Hey everybody, I get asked this every year about my Kugel, and I only make Kugel twice a year. I make it for Christmas and I make it for Thanksgiving. So here we are, it's Thanksgiving. Every time I talk about it, everybody goes, what's that? I don't understand what's that. So here it is, down and dirty. So, all your wet ingredients. This is definitely not what typically is considered health food, but it's certainly delicious and I frankly don't worry about it. What do we got in here? We got a cup of sugar, 4 eggs, 2 16-ounce containers of cottage cheese, 1 big 24-ounce container of sour cream, 2 sticks of melted butter, a little bit of vanilla, and some cinnamon. Now, here I've got 2 packages of broad egg noodles. These are not, I mean, you could use different noodles, but this is what I grew up on. You mix it all together. And then what we're going to do is we're going to taste it. Make sure it's got a little bit of the sweetness that we want. Make sure it's got enough of the cinnamon flavor. Then we're going to put it into our pans and we're going to bake it at 350. It's nothing fancy. Now, Kugel, people wonder, where does Kugel come from? Well, it came from my family background, I believe, which is Jewish. I suspect that it came out of Eastern Europe. You know, Germany is typically where most people think of it. You know, it depends whether you, what year you check. Was it Russia, Prussia, or Germany? But Eastern European Jews typically make a Kugel during different times of year. There's matzah Kugel, and then there's this noodle Kugel. There's sweet Kugel, which is made with pineapple or raisins. That's often made around Passover. I don't like Kugel made with matzah, frankly. I think it tastes kind of funny. I like this noodle Kugel. This is my grandma Wynn's recipe, my mom's mom. And she has used cornflakes on top. I don't really like the cornflakes on top, but I have sprinkled more cinnamon and sugar on top to make it a little bit crispy on top, and also to add a little bit more flavor. You can kind of play with the ingredients. I tend to go with a lot more cinnamon and a lot more vanilla. You can thank Sarah, my wife, for that. She really loves the cinnamon and the vanilla. So then we're going to go into a 9x9 pie. Now the only reason I use 9x9 is because my family is so addicted to this stuff that we eat one at Thanksgiving during the meal, and then the other one is divvied up to go home with people at the end as part of the leftovers. The first year I showed up at my wife's family's Thanksgiving with this strange looking concoction that nobody recognized, they were like, what in the world is this thing? But ever since then I am not allowed through the door unless I bring not 1 but 2 Kugels. Gonna take a quick taste of it. Pretty good. Alright, we're gonna sprinkle some cinnamon on top. Just like that. And then we take these over here, 350 in the oven, and roughly 45 minutes later, you have Kugel. Recipe will be on the blog. Enjoy!